In these videos, I typically talk about something about the Christian life, like prayer or forgiveness, or something with the Christian year that applies to how we live out our Christian lives. But today I want to talk about a project that we've been involved in here at the office. Stephanie Finn, who is our Director of Communications, has been working through the realities and pieces of our visual identity. And part of that has been the redesigning of a logo. She's been working with a company that's been working on a new website and a new logo for us. And I want to talk today about our new logo and what that's going to look like. Our existing logo, many people will be aware of these arrows that are symbolizing kind of the gospel going out in all directions, and surrounded by those arrows are surrounded by kind of central dates in the life of our diocese. Its establishment, its planting, and its realignment. And again, as a logo historically for us, it's been really great as establishing us and helping us understand who we are as the Anglican Diocese of Pittsburgh. But as we move forward, there are some elements that we'd also like to emphasize, so that's part of the reason why we have a new logo. There are a couple of elements that I want to bring to your attention, which you'll see in a minute when at the end of this video. But one of it is of course, the logo is gathered around the cross of Jesus. The cross is central, of course, to the articulation, the truth of the gospel. And it's the heart of kind of who we are. Who Jesus is and what he has done for us on the cross is just central to the message of the gospel and the message of us as a Diocese of Pittsburgh. So that's one thing that is really central in the middle of this. The other with is in a hinting of shape, and it's a hinting of shape. There's this sense of the flame of the Holy Spirit. There's our need for the presence and the power of the Holy Spirit to empower our ministry and to live out our Christian lives in all that we do. And then the third thing that's really also hinted in that is this picture of kind of a little bit of stained glass, which kind of roots us in kind of tradition, some of the realities of Anglican tradition and some of the things that we understand as familiar in terms of the church. Stained glass is kind of one of those things. The last thing that's in the middle of this that I think is also significant and important is there is an arch or a bridge. Now, bridges, of course, if you live in Pittsburgh or know Pittsburgh, I mean, it's central to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is all about bridges and people not wanting to cross them. But really the bridge, of course, is also this picture of the reality of the gospel that bridges the gap that is between us and God, that the gospel bridges communities. And Jesus, of course, is the great bridge builder. And so the bridge and that arch and that bridge is also reflective not just of Pittsburgh, but the truth of Jesus and the gospel among us. We're going to be rolling out this logo over the next little while, certainly as we roll out a new website towards the end of the summer. But you'll see more and more of this logo, and I'm excited about it, and I'm excited about this new visual presence that really articulates, I think, some of the things that are central to us as Anglicans in the Diocese of Pittsburgh.